How's it going? Going good? Going great? Itch. Going. It's a nice sunny day where I am at. Ski. It's a nice day. It's a beautiful day. How is everyone? We're working on the book today. We're going to be done with chapter 4 today for sure. Sorry, my husky is under my feet and he thinks that he can fit under my itty bitty desk, but he's wrong. You're wrong. Try it. He thinks he can, but he's wrong. He cannot. But yeah, we're working on chapter 4. Having a pretty good morning. I'm really hyped because I've been working out and trying to lose weight, and for the last 6 months I've been stuck. Like I can't get below a certain number, and it's been really frustrating. But I finally got below the number this morning, so I'm pretty freaking happy about that. I think my camera is not gonna like the sun. Better camera. My camera is a vampire. It doesn't like the sun. But I'm pretty excited about that. So I got down below that number finally. Been so long. So that's exciting. I'm excited. Feeling good. Got to play D&D this weekend on Friday, which was good, but I'd missed some sessions. Well, we were about halfway through one and then missed the last one, so I felt very out of it for the first part. and then got back into it. And for some reason, I keep stealing this necromancer's spell book. So my character is a water genasi druid. She's pretty cautious and untrusting of people just in general. And for some reason, my adventuring party, who I'm still a little sus on them too, because we have our own necromancer in the group. I don't remember how he joined us. The only person I know from like before is the ranger, so I know him, but not like we're not like BFFs. She's kind of a loner, but she first, okay, so they went to go investigate this thing, and then she ended up being the one that's making everyone sick and attacking people. And I mean, she totally has like a good motive. Like they arrested and framed and killed her son for some murders that he didn't do. So I get it. Like I do. But I'm also like, you have pretty powerful necromancy stuff and spells, and you're working with someone, but we don't know who. And you're really flirting slash bonding with the necromancer in our group, and everybody is just like, oh, we like her now, she's so great. And I'm all like, is she so the first time we met her, I stole her book, her spell book, and kind of had a little look through it, and then I was like, I think I'll return it back to her. But before I did, I watered up all the pages and ripped some out and then put them back in. So the ink is a little, wonky, and I cannot, what is going on here? This. Anyway, so it's a little wonky and stuff. And so I returned it. She did catch me returning it, but I was able to roll high enough to persuade her that there was a leak in her ceiling, and that she needs to get it repaired because it's leaking on her spell book, which she ended up getting. We gave her, I wasn't there for this, but they gave her a bunch of money to repair her shop because of that. Uh, but anyway, when we went back to tell her about, who the person was that was actually responsible for killing and framing the son, she's like, we need to go to the city to talk to this person, or go to this inn. And so she had a portal, or a teleportation circle that we used. And I told her, I'm like, you go ahead and go. And as soon as she went, I went up to go find the spell book again, and I I took it because I just don't trust her. She's sus as hell. But I took it, and then we got the information and we came back and we're like, oh, we'll keep you as a source. She's really high level, and the person that she works for is really high level. So we're not able to pursue that plot yet. So, but anyway, that's my little D&D adventure. I know you guys are here for the book, but just for funsies. I did work on the book in between. I'm still on chapter 4. I don't know why this chapter is so hard to write. I think it's hard to write because I hate the number 4. The number 4 and I just do not get along, which ironically, I love the number 14, but not the number 4. And if I look at my life, I don't remember when I was 4, really. And 14 was not a great year for me. 14 was rough. I went to 3 high schools when I was 14. That was rough. Especially for someone that has poor social skills. But anyway, okay, let's go. Oh, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make the mistake I always do. Let's go over here. Woohoo. All right, so I did write a bit. I think we were here, or we ended here. I got a couple paragraphs in. So essentially what they're doing is, Soren gave the backstory, and it's like, we need to get out of the forest and go to wherever. And so I think I have a headache. Besides the headache that I have, everything, it's been a good day. It just comes and goes. I think maybe it's the light, all the light. My eyes are very sensitive. So I've got the camera light, the screen, the sun, the overhead light. It's just a lot of light. I like dark. I like dark things. Like if it's a very nice sunny day, I probably won't be out in the sun. I'll be under a tree or in some type of shade because it's too much for my eyes. That's why I also don't like driving at night, because now they have cars that have sunbeams that come out of their freaking headlights, and I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, well, hopefully I stay in my lane on the road because I can't see as you're flashing by me. Like, it really is painful. Okay, so he tells them about a town that's nearby and that they need to go there to gather supplies. It's about 2 days from where they're at. And Robert's like, why can't we just go back the way we came? And he's like, you stupid man. We can't because it's a one-way portal, fool. He's like, there are other portals that are closer, but they're in other Archfade's territories, and that would be super dangerous to do. So our best bet is to go back to the city where Fia's from, and yeah. And then Ronnie has a little freak out moment and is like, oh my God, I'm dreaming. Someone wake me up. And Jasper like slaps him across the face. Like, yeah, I will gladly do that. And then Enya, she's like, how long is it going to take to get to the city? About a week if there's no complications. But of course there's going to be complications because it's a story. And so I hate this. I can't figure out how to make it stay indented because as soon as I hit enter, it will revert back to how it was before. And it didn't used to be that way. I didn't change any of the settings. So I don't know what happened. Oh my God, I do have such a headache. I'm gonna go take some Tylenol aspirin type thing. So I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Let me go do that real fast. hopefully that will kick in soon and my head won't hurt as much. But yeah. Yeah. So where are we at here? So they're going to slowly start making their way through the forest. Occasionally they'll see some strange birds, floating lights with laughter, things like that. It's a very beautiful forest. And if they were by themselves, like if they didn't have Soren there or Fia could do it, but they would totally decide to stay there forever. But Soren, and get off the path and stuff. So anyway, that's where I'm at now. So after about a few hours, or at least what feels like a few hours. What feels like a few hours. I feel I don't have a good. Okay, there we go. I need to move this thing under my desk. I got one of those things where you can like step as you're sitting, but I don't use it as often as could. But it's under my desk, so it takes up half the space, so I can't like roll. This is like as far as I can roll in. To roll in more. I feel so far away. Soren stops and says that. Actually, would Soren stop? I think maybe. I don't think he would stop. I think he wants to get there ASAP. I think the party's going to be tired because they're from a different, plane of existence, and they don't walk through forests for hours and hours like Soren could do. I think Ronnie would be the one to collapse. He's the biggest nerd there. So after a few hours, Ronnie. See, my brain is not working well. And part of me too, with this co-working stream, like, do I want to show you? I did see, there are some people that do like where they'll set a timer and they'll work for an amount and then talk and then work and then talk, which is intriguing to me. But since my streams usually aren't that long, maybe I won't do that. But it is nice sometimes. I do like it. So, we'll see. Maybe if I get more people in chat, I can start doing that. But Ronnie collapses onto the forest floor and sigh. Words are hard. Why are there so many words that look similar? Like there's sigh, there's sing, there's sign. They're all together. Quiet, quite, quit. What is that? What is that English? Words are hard. Anyhoozle. I don't know. I feel a little feisty today. A little on a rent page. Ronnie collapses and walking forever. I think it'd be really funny if someone's like, "It's been 1 hour, man." What? What? Time works differently here. What? Walking forever. I think probably though it's been a few hours. Turns to him. It's only been like 4 hours. Mm, 4 hours. I spend most of my time inside making music videos. I don't do the exercise thing. Any opportunity Jasper has to make fun of Ronnie, he's gonna take that. He's gonna take that opportunity to beat him down. Let's see, how many pages is this? It's like 2.5 now, I think. 2.25, 2.5. How many words though? I'm trying to get at least 2,000 words in each chapter. But like I said, chapter 4 is, I am having a hard time with chapter 4. How many words is that? It's 1,220. And what do I want to do with this one? I think. Okay. Okay. I think he'll retort, shut up. How do you spell physique? Physique. That's wrong. It's wrong, right? Right? Yeah. I'm like, where's the thing? How do you spell it? I don't know. I don't know how to spell it. I'll just say bot. For now. Only let's see here. I think I'm gonna have to wrap this chapter up. I feel like this chapter is just dragging on. I think maybe we'll talk about setting up camp. Let's see. Jasper puts his hands up in a surrender. See? Hate that. Stop it. Stop it, or I'm going to use a different program. Priya turns Stop. Soren looks like he is about to argue. Stops and nods. Course, my lady, anything you wish. I think so. I think they. There we go. I was like, that looks wrong. Anything you wish. We can stop. Set. Twigs and branches. Can you find some moss or the fire? Just be sure not to wander to course. My dog's dreaming. His little feet are twitching. Adorable. He's so cute. I mean, they're both cute. They're both sleeping. His tail's wagging in his sleep. That's cute. Must be a good dream. Let's be sure not. Where's Robert? Says Enya. Let's to yeah, just you take this time to just I think Ronnie's going to be a little hesitant. So Ronnie, she'll start right away. Start right away. Robert and Jasper are going to come. Let's see who would be the last person to fall asleep. Well, Soren wouldn't really sleep because he doesn't really need to. And Fia, she would be more meditative. I think probably Robert. And closes his eyes. Eyes. Two. Uneasy sleep. And I think that's going to be chapter 4. So save. Let's see how long it is. About 1,500 words. That's fine. Chapter 4 is a little bit shorter. I can always go back and buff it up later, I think, which I probably will. I feel like it needs a little bit more detail, but I don't want to spend forever on chapter 4. So write the chapter, come back, rewrite, all that jazz. Alrighty, so that is the end of chapter 4. We are going to get into chapter 5. And pop you back over to this screen. Check on something. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay. So the next chapter, chapter 5, we're going to dive into some character sheets, characters, which I might, because this is based off of D&D, right? So I might next time actually, or maybe I'll have it ready before. Maybe I'll do it before, actually. I'll have character sheets for all of them. And we can look at all their abilities and things that they can do and kind of dive more into that, into the book, and put that in there. So chapter 5 is going to be all about what these characters, what they have, what they can do, and things like that. So I think that's what we'll do next time. Or, I mean, we could even start it now. Because we finished chapter 4. We could start it now. That might be fun. I don't want to end stream yet. 38 minutes. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll go ahead and do that. So I'm going to save this. Save. Don't need that. Or we could. I don't think I want to do that right now. No, never mind. Gonna exit out of that. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Sorry, I got distracted. People are distracting me. It's very easy to distract me. But that's okay. My son was, well, I'm assuming he's still out in his room watching The Lord of the Rings, and I really want to watch it with him because I love the first movie. I mean, I love all 3 of them, but the first movie, in my opinion, is by far the best. It also has Sean Bean, so it's the best. He's one of my favorite actors, Sean Bean. Yeah, I've liked him for a long time. And as soon as I saw him I went to go see Lord of the Rings when I was in high school. And as soon as I saw him in the shot, because I didn't know he was in it, but as soon as I saw him, I was like, oh God, he's gonna die. He's always the best, and he always dies. But I was like, maybe not. I mean, this is three-part movie, right? Maybe he lives, because I hadn't read the books at the time. But no, he does die. If you haven't read the books or seen the movies, and that was a spoiler, then shame on you. You should have already done that. Okay. Yeah, he's watching that, and then somebody posted a gif of The Mummy, and now I kind of want to watch The Mummy again. Maybe today's just going to be a like nostalgic movie day for me. We'll see. Okay, let's create one character. I don't want to create. Let's see, we're not going to create Fia because she is an archfey, and that's going to be difficult to do in D&D and beyond. I don't want to do Ronnie because he's half human, half tabaxi. He's not full tabaxi. We could do Robert, who's a fighter, a human fighter. We could do Enya, who is a Fire Genasi Ranger. We could do, who else is in our party? Is that everybody? Oh, Jasper. We could do Jasper. He is a Tiefling sorcerer. So we could do those 3. But I don't know which one to do. Maybe we'll do Enya. I think we'll do Enya. So let's go ahead then and create her. Let me get my sheet up here. Enya means little fire. She's a fire ranger genasi. She's fiery and loves to be the center of attention, wears warm colors, and has bright yellow hair that almost looks like it's on fire. She has darker skin. In her mid-20s. On her back is a bow and quiver. So, yeah, let's do Enya. I will go ahead and share my screen for this. Maybe if I can find the right tab here. Did I just hum the happy birthday song? I'm really excited that May is almost over, everyone. If you haven't seen my other stream, I do a little rant on why I'm not enjoying May this year. Or any year, really. I'm not a big, excuse me, big fan of May. Create a character. Standard. Okay, we already know her name. Her name is Enya Nadi. She is a ranger. She, I think at this level 1, do we want to start at level 1? I think they have to start at level 1. Like, they just got sucked into a portal and they haven't been a ranger before, so it's definitely gonna have to be level 1. So she's gonna have proficiencies, I think, at survival, nature, and probably stealth. Spellcasting. Can use druidic focus. I mean, she's not gonna have a lot of spells. So, got favored enemy. Always have hunter mark prepared. You can cast it twice. Who do we want to be her favorite enemy? Probably fey creatures, I would probably assume. And then we have weapons. So I think she's definitely going to be a longbow. And then probably something closer up. Like, I think maybe just like a dagger. Yeah, I think just a dagger will do. Origin, background. See, like, I don't know if I even want to do this. Because see, like, lifestyle, I mean, it doesn't really, I mean, you can put her physical, so her hair, yellow, looks like it's on. fine. God. D&D. Dark. Her eyes. I don't think I ever put what color her eyes are. I think they're just brown. I have a height for her either. She's about 25. She's female. Weight. I don't have a weight for her either, but I'm assuming she's pretty light, so we'll say 130. Height. Say she's probably 5 feet. She's a little bit shorter than Fia. Say how tall Fia is. No. So Fia, we'll say she's 5'5". There we go. Personality. She is. Yeah, not Fia. Enya. We're doing Enya. Enya is. Fiery. Spell that wrong? Be the center attention. Hot. Headed at times. Pawns. Definitely Fia. I guess the hot-headed we could actually move to flaws. It's not the best, but ideals. She definitely just wants to have fun. Just wants to have fun. It's not part of our organization. We can put our allies here, so it's going to be Jasper, Fia, Robert, Ronnie, and Soren. Enemies. I mean, she doesn't really have any right now. Backstory. I mean, she has backstory, but I'm not going to put it in here right now because it's going to be in the book. So, all right. And she is a fire genasi. See, she's got an increased constitution, increased intelligence. She has dark vision, fire resistant, and reach to the blaze, which is produce the flame cantrip. So, let's see. I think her charisma is going to be pretty high. She's very, people like her. And then we can have her. Well, her strength, I think, is going to be her lowest. And then wisdom will probably be her second lowest. I think probably constitution will be next, then intelligence, then dexterity. Starting equipment. Yeah, we'll just do that. Add a picture because we have a picture of her. AI pic, unfortunately. I can actually draw her. There it is. I think it's this one that I like more. All right, so we've got Enya. So let's view her character sheet. She's level 1. Did I not save her picture? Refresh this. Did you not save my picture? I went through all that trouble, D&D Beyond, to find the picture of her. And you're all like, whatever. Select. Play. Whatever. I'm just going to assume it took. Okay, so here she is. She gets pretty good. I mean, the strength is her only negative, so that's good. She's got 13 hit points, resistant to fire, +1. Pretty good, I would say, for her. She speaks common and primordial, so nature is a +4. So yeah, she looks pretty good. I like seeing like what they can do and stuff. So she's got her longbow, she's got her dagger, she can do an unarmed strike, produce flame. So in the book, she is practicing her longbow. She's got Hunter's Mark, which she'll probably learn to do a little bit later because I mean she's not gonna learn it all at once. Bonus actions, she can do Hunter's Mark, do 2 weapons. Okay, so that is Enya. Let's D&D Beyond, work with me here. I'm gonna need you to focus up. This website sucks. It's so janky. No. It's like I don't want to work today. I don't want to do the work today. Okay, so where is she at? See, it still didn't. Where's my picture? I had a picture. Give me the option to do a picture. And then you're all like, no. Give me the picture that I picked. The picture that I picked. Edit. Better freaking give it to me. Do it. A portrait. Is that what you have to do? And then you push apply? That is so stupid. Why do you have to click on 2 buttons? That's stupid. Clicking on 2 buttons is stupid. All right, there she is. Now I can go to my characters. She should be down here. Yay! So we've got her. She doesn't have a subclass yet, because she's not at that level yet. But eventually she will, and we'll level her up as she gets more experience through the book. So anyway. Bird's just looking at me through the window like, hello, what's up? I've been really into birds lately. You know that saying, like, um, as you get older, you're going to turn into like crocheting, bird watching, or like other old people hobbies. I think I'm leaning towards the bird watching because like I've just been fascinated with the birds lately. One, jealous. I mean, they just get to fly around and be happy and don't have to worry about stuff. Find the worms, the food. Just living their best life. I'm also very jealous of my dogs. laying here all happy, living their best lives. They get free food, free rent. It's okay. Things are fine. I'm actually in a good part of my life. I feel like things are going well. Way better than last year in May. Last year in May was no bueno for me. Very no bueno. But I'm not going to get into that. Uh, I was talking about birds. Yeah, no, they've got some beautiful birds around here. There's like yellow finches and red robins and seen a woodpecker. There's a woodpecker that comes outside the tree outside our kitchen window. I'll watch him for a little bit. I mean, as long as they're woodpecking on a tree and not a metal chimney pipe. Had that happen. I wanted to shoot that thing. But apparently they're endangered and you can't do that. And I'm like, no one's gonna. Not unless I say something on the internet, which that's stupid. But anyway. So yeah, been into the birds. Think what else do I need to write that proposal. Dang it. I totally forgot about that. It's sitting right here. Oh god. I think today's the last day to submit it. And I don't know if it's like by end of day your time because they're in England, I think. I don't know. But hopefully we didn't miss the deadline for it for this this conference. We're supposed to submit a talk so we can go to a conference in September in Austria. So I guess that's what I'll be working on after this stream is coming up with an idea, because essentially what it is it's open source software for education. So like educators can use it and students can use it as well. And it's got a lot of really neat tools. It's actually what I'm using right now on my computer. I'm not a fan of the Word document right now, but I mean, it's nice. It's not. I really loved it when I was a pre-K teacher and used it, used educational games and stuff on it, which was a lot of fun. And so, let's see, like some of the features: keep accurate student and staff records. I've got this report that my husband gave me, which I appreciate, but a lot of it is in like code tech speech, and I don't speak that. He's very much my tech guy. So, but I mean, there's a quiz plugin, gradebook plugin, journal plugin, and track skills and evaluate students. So I just need to come up with how to talk about that at a convention. Because I can fill in the practical thing, and then my husband can talk about all the code and directories and matrix and all the stuff that I'm looking at, and I'm all like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but it's in this report. But I can do the non-techie stuff and talk about it. I'm like just trying to look at it, and I'm just like, I remember in college I tried to take a computer science class, a development class, and I got so much anxiety right after my first day because I did not know anything. I'm talking like anything. Nothing. Didn't know anything. And the teacher is talking to people like they have a base, like the fundamentals. I did not have the fundamentals. I was like, you're going to have to teach me the fundamentals, but nope. So I had a panic attack after that class and dropped it. I was like, nope, I can't. That's going to be a class I'm going to fail, because you've already started out the gate with assuming that people know what the hell, this and this is. And I'm like, I don't even have the foundation for that. I've never. So that was fun. I remember that. Like, nope. I'm trying to think if there's any other college courses where I was like, I think, well, algebra, it was actually like trigonometry or something, but they called the class something else. Maybe it was calculus. I don't know. But I had to drop out of that. I tried taking that twice and I just couldn't. Math is hard for me because my brain works, it will get a concept, but only if it's exactly like that the next time, which it's not. Like they've changed things and I'm like, I can't. I don't know. That's why I like history because there's facts and they don't change. Like those are the facts. You can just go with that. Same with English. Like English doesn't change really sometimes, but not really. So I did well with that. Science, same with science. I could do the math with the science because it made practical sense to me and was very like formula driven. Like it made sense in my brain and had a reason. But math just as math, I was like, I mm, can't do it. Anyway, well, that's where we're going to be done for today. I hope everyone had fun and enjoyed finishing chapter 4 with me, and we'll start in on chapter 5 next time. Coming along. I think I want at least like 15 chapters, so we're getting there. We're getting there. So, anyway, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.